Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. I almost forgot about my mic. So, welcome to your daily short for January 9th, 2022. So let's go ahead and get started. The first card that came out is the Four of Pentacles. In this deck, it's card 60. That's the House of Virgo. That's what you do every day, your daily duties, your reputation, and your physical health. In this card, it says Self-Atonement, cures mental illness and deliverance from persecution. So, someone is cleansing themselves and purifying themselves, guarding themselves against mental illness, protecting their mental health. And if you're not, the angels are. And they're delivering you from persecution. There is an Aquarius that is being persecuted by a Cancer or another water sign. But we have Aquarius and Cancer here. The star in reverse, that is the Aquarian, who's feeling very hopeless and faithless, and it just, they're very defeated and distraught. Very much in their feelings. Because of the illusions and the secrecy and the hidden shit that this other person that they've known for a long time and they've trusted for a long time. But now they're feeling really, really sad that they ever trusted this person and that they trusted them for so long. There's a lot of regret here. But this Cancer, this very unloving, very callous Cancer, has done everything that you could karmically do to someone almost, short of killing them. And they're just a very ruthless person. They'll do anything. This person is dangerous and not to be trusted. This Cancer is definitely holding on to this marriage. And this Aquarian knows that this marriage can't be saved. This Cancer is delusional. And this Aquarian is regretful, remorseful, and sad. They have done everything that they could possibly do to heal this marriage with this Cancer. And this Cancer just clings on to their ways. And they don't meet anybody halfway. Because they're lazy and they're hedonistic. The Three of Pentacles reversed. In this deck, it's card 58. That's a 13. It breaks down to a 4. It's a 4 in reverse. Cancer, the House of Cancer in reverse. There is no unconditional love in this marriage. None. There is no stability. There's no safety. This home situation is upside down. And this Three of Pentacles is in the reverse because this couple is not working together. They're working against each other. mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. So this Cancer is definitely projecting mental force through spell work, through manipulation on all levels. And this Aquarius is not protected against sorrows and illness. It's clarified by the Ace of Swords. And that's the reason for that is because everybody in this marriage knows the truth. And nobody's doing anything, taking appropriate actions towards the truth. So, karma has been placed 555 for change and progress and struggle until someone can make choices that directly reflect their truth. Because this marriage is a lie. It's a false front to the public. It's a false front. And it's like, it's a cover. The marriage covers secrets. And the universe is saying that all the secrets have been exposed. So now this marriage needs to be taken down because that is what's right. That is of divine order. That is what the universe is calling for. It's what the universe demands. And the universe is going to get it, whether these two people act upon it or not. And if the universe gets a hold of this shit, it could get really violent. It's already starting to get really dangerous. The next card out is the Ten of Pentacles. $36. That is the house of Sagittarius. The house of Sagittarius is about spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, psychology, higher learning. This Ten of Pentacles is in the upright because there are two people doing inner and outer work, the divine counterparts, and this karmic is not. Helps one keep their job and protects against disasters. So while this divine masculine is doing their inner and outer work, they're being helped to keep their job from the universe while they do this. Because this person dreams about a happy, safe, and stable, and loving, and happy home. And as long as they're dreaming of this, and they're doing their inner work, the universe is giving them some time to do their outer work too. Because this person is definitely being blocked and barricaded by an Empress in the reverse. Libra, Taurus energy in the reverse. This is someone who is very cruel, very cold, very callous, manipulative, unloving, uncaring, a bad wife, a bad mother, evil to the core. This is a very selfish person. And this person is not abundant on their own. All they do is they take away from the abundance of others for their survival. This karmic is very clear on this too. So don't let them fool you. They know exactly what they're doing, and they don't care. They know exactly what they need to do things the right way, and they don't care. I'm hearing that this Empress in reverse could also be running out of options when it comes to putting the squeeze on people for sex and money, because the universe is bringing this person's behaviors to an end. And that is why they're so clingy and desperate to this marriage, because they don't have other options to be milking for their survival. So they're going to cling onto this contract for as long as they possibly can and milk it for all it's worth. And in the process, they're going to cause pain, heartache, and sorrow the whole entire time. Because this Empress in reverse is extremely clingy, needy, codependent, and broke. And they refuse to get up off their ass to support their own selves. So they're amping up the spell work. They're amping up the manipulation. They're amping up the nastiness. They're amping up the fear. They are pumping so much fear into this masculine to keep them bound, stuck, trapped, and fucking enslaved. All because they pushed out some babies. Anybody can do that. Well, a lot of people can do that. But most people don't do all of this shit. The next card that came out is the Six of Cups. So this divine masculine is dreaming of a reunion with their true love. And it's just a fantasy right now, because this person is just really, really blocking their shit every which way. I'm hearing they're even trying to block this divine masculine legally from leaving this contracted marriage. But it's not going to work. It's not going to. Because this person is evil and manipulative, and the universe is really after this person to crumble all of their plans right in front of their face. Because that is their karma for all the shit that they've done. Six of Cups, 45 is another 9. Ninth house of Sagittarius again. The universe is really motivating this divine masculine. And the angels are lifting him up because he's fallen and humiliated in this situation. He's picking himself up and he's healing from it. Male or female doesn't matter, but for the most part, this will resonate with a divine masculine male stuck in this karmic marriage with this karmic female. Karmic feminine, whatever. But it will resonate with most of you like that. But, you know, for some of you, it might be different. It's just energy. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Further clarifying, a very unhappy home and family. That's a marriage. The next card that came out is the Moon in reverse. So, Even though this person is really in this energy here, the divine masculine sees them for all that they are. They know the true nature of this person. They've had their divine revelation about this karmic feminine. They've had many messages revealed to them. But what this divine masculine doesn't know, because he's so scared, is that he definitely has the power to destroy this karmic feminine with the truth. You know, there's a saying that that says you should never try to attack someone with lies when they can bring you down with the truth. And this divine masculine can do that. The King of Swords, this Aquarius here, they could have other air signs in their chart, but for right now, let's just say this Aquarian here sees this Cancer for exactly who they are. You have really put yourself in this observant situation here, collecting all kinds of evidence and data against this person. And I'm hearing that if you dig a little bit more, you'll find the key to your freedom. Because you will find irrefutable evidence of something that you can bring up in court against this person. And they will lose. Their plans will fail. So keep investigating, King of Swords. You're so close. You already know everything, but there is a witness, a piece of evidence. There's something out there. Maybe you already have it. But there is something out there that definitely proves the character of this karmic in an open court. God liberates the oppressed and delivers those who are unjustly persecuted from their persecution. The next card out is the Ace of Wands. This divine masculine wants a brand new beginning with the love of their life. And they're patient. Because on this deck it says the patient God here. This divine masculine is patient for this brand new passionate beginning with their love. They know that there's fertility and multiplicity with their divine counterpart. And the angels are protecting their counterpart from despair. And it helps both counterparts be patient. And this deck, it's card 30. So this Aquarius, it has Gemini in her chart too. Because they are a divine counterpart. Gemini, the twins. So, Aquarius and Gemini. The fertility and the multiplicity is only for the twins. But here we have the karmic here, this money-hungry, gold-digging karmic feminine wife. They will be released completely because they have done nothing but betray over and over and over again. And it was all for money and power, period. This is a very superficial person. They put on the air to society and public that this is the perfect marriage. But really, behind the scenes, it is anything but. And the universe is calling y'all out. That karmic feminine will be released. Because look at all of this. This is beautiful energy here. And most of this is major arcana too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 9 cards here. The first card is strength. Leo energy. There is much strength and courage for this divine love connection between the twins. It's strong. And it will stand the test of time. It already has. Because this love has grown over time between the counterparts. Along with the strength card, we have the King and Queen of Cups. They share a water sign in their chart. It's Pisces. My moon sign is Pisces. So my counterpart has Pisces in their chart too. But for some of you, it could be different. It's just you're matching water signs because you're divine counterparts. You both have the same set of spiritual gifts. Except one uses their gift a little bit differently than the other because they are equal and opposite counterparts of each other. And this is a divine connection. Both of these people have very good hearts and very good intentions overall. And the divine masculine wants nothing more than to work on the mission with their counterpart and just collaborate with them in love and life and mission. They also want to reveal feelings and express their love and make an offer to their love here. And there's 2 cards here of the universe blessing this, because both of these cards are in the upright. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment, both in the upright, because this is what the universe wants to have happen. The universe has been conspiring for these twins to come together for some time now. Sagittarius with Aquarius and Libra here. This is good fortune, just, and fair. And then we have the Ace of Cups and the Chariot. This is a brand new love. And it gets stronger every day. 24/24 on the counter. So as usual, I will leave the link in the description box below for the angel number index. But this love is victorious. And it's moving forward. Whether this karmic likes it or not. So you can do all this delay and all that you're doing, feminine karmic. But It won't stand. You will be seen publicly for who you are. We have the star here, this Aquarius. In this deck, it's card 32. It breaks down to a 5. This Aquarius is very sad because clarifying the stars, the 5 of Cups here. They're very sad about the 5th house. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. They're very sad because they romanced the wrong person, they married the wrong person, they had children with the wrong person, and they're really kicking their ass right now. Just really regretting this whole situation. And also feeling very sad that they're so afraid that they can't take a risk, or they feel like they can't take a risk. They could be legally blocked because all this time I kept getting cards of adjudication and courthouse, both in the reverse. So it could be some kind of court situation that is keeping this divine masculine trapped in this unsafe marriage. But the angels are providing clemency and equilibrium. And they are definitely protecting the divine masculine against attacks in the courts. So don't be afraid. Fear not. For the divine is with you and protecting you always. Like I said, this Aquarius is very sad because the star is clarified by the 5 of Cups. 43, that's a 7. The 7th house of Libra partnerships. So someone has Libra in their chart for sure. God, king, and ruler. The divine promises prosperity to the divine masculine and destruction of the enemy and deliverance from bondage. And I can absolutely verify that this is true because the divine destroyed all of my enemies for me and delivered me from bondage, delivered me from forced imprisonment, isolation and loneliness and heartbreak. This karmic feminine is really trying to keep this tower from falling with this tower in reverse here, Scorpio energy. The disruption has definitely been going on for quite some time. Warnings of disasters have been happening, and the angels are helping with this transformation of this marriage. They're still working on it here. The tower in reverse here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raguel is on this shit. And there will be victory with the 6 of Wands. Because this divine masculine dreams to be free. And as long as they keep that dream alive in their heart, they will eventually make their freedom happen. They will eventually put their fear aside and do something about it. It's a process. And the angels are working very hard with the divine masculine to help them release their fears. 28 breaks down to a 10. They're going to have victory over this Capricorn. God is taking the evil out of this divine masculine and divine feminine's life. They're taking the evil out from all of the divine counterparts' lives to provide longevity and protect the counterparts against infirmities, pain, and sicknesses, and things like that. It's all about choosing the spiritual path here. Those who choose the spiritual path, the holy path, the path that they were called to follow, their destiny, they choose eternal life. And then because the divine counterparts have made the decision to go on the spiritual journey, God is going out of their way to help these divine counterparts, showing them love and wisdom, and giving them victory over everyone who would attack you with this Two of Wands here. So you can take that to the bank. God is sorting out these messes. I notice we have 3 10s here and 3 aces. So that's endings and new beginnings, period. God won't take anything out of someone's life that he won't replace it with something better, something more fulfilling. Well, that's, of course, if you deserve it. For this other person, they'll just continue to lose and lose and lose and lose and lose until they finally make this choice too, or not. Just take comfort in the fact that love is coming. And it's victorious and successful, and it's moving forward. And that one day, divine masculine, and it won't be very long, you won't be feeling that fear anymore, and you'll be able to make the outer changes to reflect the inner changes that have happened inside. And you won't have to be afraid to be in your authenticity, and you won't have to be afraid to just walk away from the situation. You will just be done. You will walk away, and you will walk away victoriously, and you won't look back. But until that day comes where you can push this fear aside, just trust the process in the meantime. Don't lose hope and faith that you can't get out, because you can and you will. When a soul does not want to be enslaved, their soul is fighting to be free. $34. And when your soul is fighting to be free, you will eventually answer your soul's call and disregard all fear and just take action. And this is coming from a person who was afraid of everything and everyone at one point in my life. I was enslaved by every person I've ever known and loved in my life, except like the only person who never did that to me was my grandma. There were some people that, chose to stop. Very few. And I was able to build stronger relationships with them. But most people, they were just weeded out. And there came a point with each and every person that I just could not stand it anymore. The violence, the oppression, the abuse, the enslavement, the imprisonment. And then I walked away. And I never looked back. It's the way I've always have been. And it's the way I always will be. So, I definitely understand. I understand the process that a person has to go through to get out of their fear and in their confidence and in their power to take action. I also know that part of this process is knowing the truth for some time before you can even go into being able to make big decisions like that. But it definitely comes. Just have hope, trust, and faith in that. And that pretty soon everything is going to be all right. So if this message resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, because this is a huge message of hope and faith to those out there who have lost their hope and faith. Whether you have Aquarius in your chart or not. So giving this a thumbs up will help the algorithms show it to those who need to see it. And it gives a good karma also to put forth these helpful messages out there so that other lost people can regain their hope and faith in their miserable and dark situations, because they need to find their way out of the dark too. Thank you so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.